Yo! Oh my god. I completely understand now why streamers have their whole rig set up, right there on their computer and a bunch of stuff all hooked up together on the same desk. I'm playing from a PS4 and, my computer's across the house. So I'm like, oh, hold on, I gotta go type a message. Like I'm gone for like 20 minutes, come back. I'm like, oh, hey everyone, you're still here. But yes, I am collecting footage for a new series that I would like to do that's commenting and critiquing horror in video games. Something that I'm very fond of and is one of my primary influences. Let's see, gotta do the stupid puzzle now. Hold on. Is that it? That's not it. That's it. So we shall see. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go back this way. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, no, I don't want that. I gotta do the left one here. Aha. Yeah, standard blood opening gate mechanism. Pretty common. I mean, that's how the garage opens. Just to really emphasize that we're in a spooky location. You can see it. There are skulls on the ground. Oh, did that just... Yeah, okay. Those are some unparalleled skull rolling physics. Oh, oh, cutscene.
Sebastian Castellanos, you've finally come. I've been waiting for you.
Who the hell are you?
My followers call me Father Theodore.
Uh-oh.
I hope that you will call me that too, Fred.
Another lunatic with a god complex, huh? I already killed one of you today.
Of course you did. That is how you deal with every challenge in your life. Through brute force and intimidation.
No, I mean, come on.
And look where it has led you. Into a hell of your own making. Lower your weapon. Use your mind instead of your fists for once. We have the same goal, Sebastian. We can help each other. Join me. You will be reunited with your daughter. And I will have the power of the core.
I already know who has Lily.
Yes. And Myra won't give her up so easily.
Should be the point where I'm like, yeah, by the way, spoilers.
I wish that I could tell you. But you are not ready. You must be folded into my flock before I can share that knowledge.
I said tell me where she is!
Accept my invitation. I can lead you away from your own darkness. I can lead you to live.
Hey, Joey.
Sorry.
No,
I'm not
you
a
know,
follower.
it's funny you say that.
So be it.
A guy I worked with a little while ago had a lot of like, he pretty much asked me the same
You have
question.
so much pain.
And I
The
told him the
events of
same thing I'm
past
mentioning right now. I'm
haunt
like, no,
you
not
every
really. He's like, oh, well, you should look into it.
I
And I was like,
showed
oh, okay,
you the
well,
path here.
why? What are
must
you
learn
thinking of in
I am
particular?
here to help. Return to me willingly. Then we can assume our natural roles. Not as adversaries, but as allies.
But as allies.
Farewell for now.
Wouldn't it be
Sebastian.
crazy if organized religion was the bad guy? Dang, well, you'll have to fill me in on some good stories then, because I know next to
Look who finally woke
nothing
up.
off the top of my head about it,
I could use
which
a little
surprises
help
most
here.
people.
You know
Like,
how to use a gun, right?
you'd all be talking to somebody and they'd be like, oh, have you ever heard of this story? I'm like, no, actually. They're like, what? I thought you were like the ghost guy.
Take that side.
I was like,
Keep shooting
yeah,
until they're dead or we run out of
but
ammo.
within reason.
What the hell is going on here?
We can
Speaking
talk
of
later.
spooky
Focus
stuff,
on staying alive.
oh no, zombies pouring in. I didn't mean to pick that over.
Hey, give me a hand over here, would ya?
Oh geez, she's just getting long.
Keep your
There's a
eyes on
fairy
the
that vomits on you if you don't wash them? What does that even mean?
Looks like you've done this before.
Too many times to
Like,
count.
wash them as in like they're like, hey,
Grab some supplies
I want a
while you
bath.
can. I can
And
hear
you're
one
like,
coming.
okay.
But I'm getting some answers when this is all over.
Am I gonna get puked on if I don't give you said bath? God, the aiming is so twitchy in this game. See what I mean? It's like the slightest jerk of the control stick makes you go,
Aim
ooh.
for the head. Takes less ammo.
It's gonna keep fucking nice in there. You go. Oh, if you don't wash
I
the.
can hear more on the
Oh,
way.
sorry. Okay. I didn't see dishes in your message. Halfway between like trying to shoot these zombies and read that. Okay, yeah, that was my bad. Feel like an idiot now. Oop, hold on. Boom. Bottle.
Eat lead, ugly son of a bitch.
So what about the dishes being dirty makes the fairy wanna, like, they're just that grossed out by dirty dishes, huh?
They're everywhere.
Don't let let them gang up on you.
Speaking of which, what's been going on your channel lately there, Joey? I haven't... saw you updated it not too long ago. Oh, hold on, I gotta break a bottle over this person's head. There we go. Uh-oh. We're in a tight spot. Go on, go down. What? Ah, yeah, there you go.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh shit. Watch out!
Oh no, one of these things.
Doesn't matter, just kill him.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I want a three-eyed cat. The cat that I live with only has 2 eyes. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I suppose I should heal my partner, huh? Oh, never mind. Yikes. I really hate these things. They're so annoying. They move so quickly, and the aiming's so twitchy. It's really hard to keep a... Oh, sweet, more health. Oh, that's right. Maybe now I can heal my partner. There you go, woman. Yeah, it's really interesting that like every culture in some way, shape, or form pretty much has a vampire or like a variation thereof. I mean, it makes sense because it's not exactly the most... Well, I don't want to say like...
We gotta keep moving.
I don't want to say it's the most like... Oh, let's just say it's not hard to for most people to imagine like a corpse reanimating and trying to eat flesh or drink blood. What's that one all about, though?
Don't know if I could have done that on my own.
Because they always have these
I'm
special
Esmeralda Torres.
distinctions. Every time I learned about like a
Sebastian.
vampire variation, it's always like, oh, this one...
It looks like we got
This
it for
one,
now.
if you
We should make a move
if you
before
look at
more
it
show
funny,
up.
it eats your ass. And you're like, oh, okay.
How did I wind up here? And who are you?
No time for 20 questions. My safe house isn't too far. We can talk on the way there. Come on. Take whatever you need inside. I'll be out here.
Okay. There we go. I don't have to heal it yet. Wow. Well, there you go with like the honor systems in families. That's another whole, you know, cultural difference.
Try to stay quiet.
You know, people have no honor anymore.
You can at least tell me how you know my name.
Kidman told me to keep an eye out for you.
Kidman?
She said she would try to get your help if the plan went to shit, and here you are, so...
Wait, I'm lost. What plan?
Getting Lily out of here, and then taking Mobius down for good.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What is it?
Yeah, so I understand.
Shit.
Let me guess. The way back to your safe house?
There might be another way, come on.
The road is blocked by some minor debris. We'll have to go around.
Wait, hold on. Your plan. Kidman didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she wasn't able to debrief you on that in front of everybody. Over here! One of us has got to lift while the other one crawls through.
Got it. I'll just...
Get under!
Oh,
You alright? Let
Get
me
your
help.
ass through before I drop it on your head.
Okay, I've got it.
Thanks. You need a break after that, old man?
Come on. I'm not that old.
I feel that old.
So you're telling me Kidman had a plan to take out Mobius all this time?
Actually, it was your wife's plan.
Wait, Myra? So that's why she's here. She's part of Mobius. This is ridiculous.
Gonna have to duck. Don't blow your back out.
This isn't the time, Torres.
You know, you should be proud of your wife. She's compelling. She recruited me for this plan.
I don't understand. Why would she join them?
She found out they
A lot
had
of
Lily
talking,
and knew
a lot
the
of
only way to take them
narrative
down was from the
exposition.
inside. So she
Something the
joined
first
up and
game
waited for the right
definitely
moment.
did not focus
All
that
these
much on.
years. That's
Because it
where she
didn't
was.
have to, that's the thing.
Damn it. This is a lot to take in.
I'm sure it is, but let's not lose focus. We've got to get over this. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. Ready? Hold on, I've got you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, you just gonna forget about me?
What? You thought I'd leave you hanging like that?
But I'm hanging right now.
You're a part of the plan now.
The plan. Right. Who else was involved in this little mutiny?
Just 4 of us. Me, Kidman, Myra, and Theodore.
Theodore? Father Theodore?
Father Theodore? I just call him Theodore Wallace. You know him?
We've met. But he doesn't want to save Lily. He wants her for himself. Tried to talk me into hunting down Myra, too. He's the
Yeah,
one
a
who
lot of,
screwed everything up.
A lot of talking.
How is this whole thing supposed to go?
Once Myra and Theodore got Lily, Theodore and I were gonna get her out while Myra stayed behind to take care of Mobius. Kidman stayed outside and make sure we got
And this
out of town
environment isn't
safely.
even scary.
Shit, it was supposed to be easy.
It's
Nothing's
like a
ever
lush green, like seaside looking thing. Well, maybe it's not seaside, but the broken apart islands right there make it look like those cliff sides make it look like there's an ocean nearby. Yeah, see, look at that. You look down there, you think like, okay, well, first game didn't waste much time with pleasantries.
Shh. Shit. We got trouble. Look.
Oh yeah, I should clarify. This is not the new project I'm doing. This is just me collecting the footage for it. So, you know. Because otherwise I'd be like, man, this is the lamest commentary ever. I just beat this game for the first time like about a week ago. So now I'm replaying through it to really get like a more of a solid understanding on where it's going, where it's coming from.
So much for your safe house.
I wouldn't put my safe house in the open like that. It's hidden, but we've got to get past those things to get there. You see that red banner behind that building?
Yeah.
The hatch to my safe house is under it.
Okay. I'll take the lead. Stay low and keep behind me.
Right, but listen, I've seen these things before. Don't get near them while they're on fire.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Hell yeah. Jose, I don't know if I can agree with you. This one's gameplay is way more fluid though, you know, like they really improved it on like the visuals, like the controls, like weapon choices. In all those ways I really think it's better than the first, but like thematically and like design wise the first one is just, it can't be topped. For me, anyway. And I hear you on that one, Joey. And I'm all about that stuff. Hence my whole like altars I've got set up in the background on like my on Insomnia. All about that woman in white. All about that Santa Muerte. Well, let's just say she provides. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, this guy's not turning around, I guess. I guess we'll stab him! Speaking of which, Resident Evil 5. You know, I've said for years, you know what I think yeah, right. You know what I think would have made Resident Evil 5 so much better? Like, hear me out. Instead of introducing the lickers again, which, you know, was lame because they were all like the licker betas or whatever, so they were all fat and slow. But like, imagine if in that whole lab section they just reintroduced T-virus zombies. Like, just think about that for a second. You've got the whole like new control scheme, the co-op aspect, the whole game's all action-packed, but then suddenly it goes back to those like old school like and there's like 20 of them all just kind of reaching for you and whatnot. I think that would have been awesome. Way more effective than like just the fat stupid lickers. You're it! Surprise! Okay. So far so good. We're moving along. We're probably not going to be able to sneak by these guys, though, without them being like, we're just going to get up randomly, because we kind of get the vibe that someone's nearby. Yeah, I enjoyed Resident Evil 7. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, never mind, girl's going to be... I went the wrong way. Oh, ah, ah! Yeah, I enjoyed Resident Evil 7.
Son of a bitch.
I had my complaints with it. Like, I don't like... But what I don't like is, hold on, let me kill this fucking thing. God, the aiming is so tricky in this game. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, RE7. I didn't like how they just kind of recycled the design for, like, the mold monsters was basically just a redesign of the regenerators from Resident Evil 4. Because the regenerators in RE4 were fucking awesome. They were scary as shit too. Remember, like, they just turned the entire game on its head. It was just like, oh yeah, you're used to all these things. Well, now we got these things. Look at that creepy ass breathing they do. They're like, okay, we're gonna do this? We doing this or what?
Well, that's one way to do it. I was maybe expecting a little bit more stealth.
Oh please, I killed like, what, 5 of them with stealth kills? Yeah, exactly. It was the same kind of, like, you know,
There's no place
into
like
there,
home.
you know, tall, like,
Safe house
lanky,
has a close set.
had like the big
Listen,
ass teeth and
don't freak out
claws.
at the amount of explosives I got in here. They're as safe as cookie dough. At least until I arm them.
God, so much talking. Yeah, I know.
So what are we gonna do about Theodore?
I don't know. He's insane. His hideout looks like an Inquisitor's dream home. I should be relieved that Myra has Lily instead of him, but...
What? Myra has Lily?
Yeah. But I'm not sure that's good news. She's... changed. This place seems to have affected her. She's hiding, trying to protect Lily from Theodore. And he'll tear this place apart to find them. If I can stop him, maybe Myra will come
Oh
to her
God, I
senses and we
know.
can get Lily out of here.
I
So
friggin'
the
know.
plan is to take out Theodore.
They're like, geez, that was tough,
We
huh?
have to
You're like,
find
How are
yeah.
you gonna do that?
It was especially
You'll help
tough
me with
when,
what I
you know,
better get to.
I did all the work.
It's probably in the...
Skipping that dialogue, sorry guys. I just can't do it.
Sebastian? Where have you been? Did you find Stefano?
I did more than that. I eliminated him.
Good. And Lily?
She slipped through my fingers again.
Sorry to hear that. Any leads?
The good news is that I've been in contact with Agent Torres. Her intel has been invaluable.
That is good news. So what's the bad news?
The bad news is there's someone more powerful than Stefano who wants to take this place over. And he needs Lily to do that. Torres told me you know him too.
Yeah,
Smooth
they
talk.
kind of like,
Damn. I think I know who you're talking about. I'll send some stuff to your room. That might
it's like the
help.
first bad guy would have been much better than the second bad guy. The second bad guy feels too, like, too forced.
Okay.
They're like,
Time to get down to
ooh,
business.
like he's like a preacher.
O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
Like, imagine if religion was scary.
Something's wrong. I gotta try and find him. You should stay here and get your explosives and weapons ready. I'll need your help once I locate Theodore. Is there a way into the Marrow from here?
Yeah, there's a Mobius computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
Great. I'll call you when I'm ready. Hang tough, Torres.
Got it. Good luck, Sebastian.
God damn. I would do like a... I was thinking about doing a commentary and kind of like review and critique of Resident Evil 7, but honestly, like there's not... It was popular enough that there's just... Everything that could be said about that game has been said. Yeah, yes to which part? Oh, yeah, on RE7. Yeah, I think that it's just it's been so yeah, it's been like done to death because it did really well and for good reason. This game, at least the first one, kind of, I don't want to say flew under the radar, but it kind of flew under the radar, even though it was, in my opinion, one of the best survival horror games ever made. I would say it's like the spiritual successor to like Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 4 was a goddamn near perfect game. Where people talk about like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time being like a perfect game, or like in more recent times people refer to like Dark Souls as like a perfect game, I would say like Resident Evil 4 is that, but for survival horror. So like RE4 changed the game. Like how many, I mean, this doesn't even need to be said, but just looking at the screen, it's like how many games do the over-the-shoulder aiming system like now? And everyone's like, well, a lot of games did that. Yeah, but RE4 was the one that put it on the map. Like, RE4 was the one that perfected the system. It was fast-paced, exciting, and all that. Then, every game that comes out that's popular uses that same system. Proof and, case in point would be like Gears of War. That game was massively successful. And Epic Games or whatever, whoever made Gears of War, I forget. They even said, like, you know, Resident Evil 4 inspired us to do the, like, over-the-shoulder camera. And look how successful that was. But yeah, like, the Evil Within, the first one, was just... It was just... The closest you could get to RE4 was the next step in the evolution of, like, the genre. RE7 was way more traditional. Like, RE7 was... They wanted to expand upon, like, run and hide kind of systems, like Outlast. Like, I fucking hate Outlast. Okay, now, before... Hear me out. Hear me out. It's... Great game. Like, visuals were awesome. The night vision was, like, terrifying. The settings were very well done. The soundtrack was good. But I am so sick of, like, the run and hide, like, mechanics. And I'm even more sick of, like, AI that patrols in, like, the general vicinity of where you're hiding. So in the Evil Within, the first game, you could pretty much sneak by most of the enemies. And if you snuck by most of the enemies, that was it. You snuck by them. In a lot of survival horror games, though, if you sneak by the enemy, suddenly the enemy, like, just knows to go patrol that other part of the level that you went off to. And it's really, really fucking annoying because it, like, undermines all of your effort. You could sit there spending, what, 20 minutes, sometimes 25 minutes, like memorizing the enemy's, like, patrol pattern. You're like, okay, now's my chance. You go for it. Next thing you know, boom, there's the next part of the level. He just walks over. He's like, oh, no, I changed it up this time because I noticed you were going my direction. And it's really, really annoying. Like, so goddamn annoying. And Outlast was that entirely. Plus all, like, the you can't defend yourself no matter what. Even though, in the goddamn cutscene with Dr. Traeger with his, like, big scissors he's got, even though in that cutscene he goes to, like, stab you and you catch his arm and, like, shove him back. It's like, okay, why can't I do more of that? Like, what? Like, seriously, why can't I do more of that? Just basic defense mechanisms. Like, maybe give you a percentage chance of being able to, like, dodge or, you know, it's just so dumb. The enemy finds you, that's it. And that was popular, you know, like, people are like, yeah, I love the run and hide kind of thing, but it's just not. So Resident Evil 7 took it a step further, and they re-gave you the ability to defend yourself with, like, weapons. If you were skilled enough to use the weapons, you could fight your way through Resident Evil 7. I don't know about you, but I, like, smoked that fucking game as far as, like, fighting the enemies.
Looks like
And plus, they give you that block mechanic.
Maybe that's why I couldn't.
That block mechanic, as much as I loved it, was broken as fuck. Didn't matter if it was a normal, like, enemy, like one of the fungus-like creatures, or one of the bosses, like the massive, like, when Jack turns into the giant monster. Spoilers, but it's a Resident Evil game. You should fucking know better. It's like when Jack turns into the giant monster. That was his name, right? Jack? The main guy. Yeah. Anyway, when he turns into the fucking giant monster, you can still block his attacks. It's like, and I remember like, like this takes away so much of the fear, but it was still fun. And I think Resident Evil 7 was really good in that regard. I've got a whole ton more thoughts on it, but it's tough to articulate just right off the top of my head because I really wasn't preparing to. Plus, I really got to play through it once or twice more just because I never even did the DLC yet, and people are telling me, what, the DLC like expands the story and all that, so we'll see. Oh yeah, the mansion was great, but you see, and that was a clear throwback to Resident Evil. Like you're basically in the Spencer mansion at that point. It's even got like the little staircase right in like the big like atrium.
Hoffman, you here? Another one of these. What happened here?
Not to mention, like, Ruvik in general was just a great villain because, I mean, come on. Jack Earl Haley doing the voice for him, being all like, ugh.
O'Neill left
like,
his safe house
he's
to
like,
go to a restricted
you're
area of the
mine
Barrow?
to do whatever I
Doesn't
want
sound
with.
like him.
Like, oh, geez, okay, Rorschach. Yeah, I don't need this. Need this, though. Save now, save often. I'll make sure to stream Resident Evil 7 the next time I play through it, just because. Yeah. I know, right? It's like, it's not even that bad of a spoiler if you say. All right. I just want to get this over with because I'm gonna stream the first Evil Within because I have to play through that yet again. I played through it 2.5 times, but I really want like a 100% kind of solid understanding of it, as far as like, you know, really knowing the gameplay, really knowing like what happens. Yeah, I obviously took it all in the first couple times, but
looks like they had extra security.
Really like to be thorough if I'm gonna do some like commentary critiques. Oh God, no. No, I've never been the hard difficulty type. a lot of people have been telling me, like, oh yeah, like, it's an entirely different game. But for the sake of what I'm trying to do, it's not that necessary.
All these tanks. What's this about?
Because I thought I think the normal difficulty's tough enough. You know? I mean, you might disagree, but still, it's like was not an easy game. Not to mention a lot of, like, guesswork went into it, too. You gotta, like, sometimes it's not entirely clear what it wants you to do. Ah, fuck this part. Yeah, well, yeah, isn't like the super hard mode like one hit kill? Pretty sure it is.
Huh. Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere. Damn it.
Should be playing the new God of War. That's what I should be doing, but nope. Trying to further my knowledge. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Oh right, this whole unnecessary scene now. I don't get what this is about here. You know, honestly, that's one of my biggest disappointments with this game. The lack of, like, singing Ghost Lady. I thought singing Ghost Lady, based on what I saw in, like, the commercials and stuff, was gonna be, like, a huge part of it, but I was disappointed to find out that she just isn't. It's like this one section, unless I'm missing something. But again, that's why I'm replaying through the game. Yeah, that's that. No.
Freezing. What the hell is happening?
Make a note to record this here because this is a whole sequence that I really want to focus on. Because it starts off really strong. It's like, okay, yeah, my controller just made noise. It hasn't made noises like that since I started the game. So let's see.
What is that?
Oh yeah, I know, right?
Holy shit.
That's what I loved about it, though. The fact that, like, you could just knife a lot of the mid-bosses and stuff.
It's searching for me.
It's searching for me. Is that what she's doing? See, this was such a great moment. I ain't gonna chance my luck with the dash mechanic because I can never get it to work. Like, I can run to some cover, but then it won't, like, clip to it, so I'll just be standing like an idiot. Right, yeah, exactly. Just gonna mosey on this way and down these stairs, don't mind me. Yeah, okay. Huh. Oh, don't do that. It's not even like an official stream. I'm just putting it up because I'm recording footage right now for like a new thing that I want to do. So it's not that organized. It is kind of impromptu. Throw it together, shut it down, like. You mean like the red bloody lady? Oh Christ, come on, mechanic. Don't, no! See, it just did exactly what I fucking wanted to do. Yeah, no, that like bloody lady was so awesome. And the fact that she just comes screaming out of a puddle of blood and just chases you down a hallway and you're like, what the fuck? She's just screeching like a goddamn banshee. Oh no, Sammy. Come on, lady. I bet you this would look phenomenal on the PC, though. The first game looked incredible. Hold on. Oh, yeah, totally. You know who scared the piss out of me? The safe-headed guy. Like, the first time he just like the game gave me one of those like aha moments. Oh shit! Get him! Oh, okay, never mind, I'm alright. What was I saying? Before the scary singing lady saw me.
That was too real to be my imagination.
Oh, yeah. The safe-headed guy, oh my god, the first time I did that, it gave me that, like, aha, like, moment of, like, subversion. I, like, you know, do the thing where I escape from him, I go behind the bars, and I shut the gate, and I'm like, yeah, haha! Then, like, I see him just kind of up, getting all twitchy, I'm like, what is he doing? Then he just breaks his own neck, I'm like, what the fuck? Why did he do that? What an idiot! And then I just see him get up behind me, and I'm like, oh, no! I just, that was terrifying. First time that happened. Because I'm like, yeah, I shut that gate, so he's trapped out there. Oh, wait, no, I'm trapped in here with him. Fuck. See, make a note of that. We need to keep that in mind. I like that. That section was good. The game, I feel, needed more of that. What I just did. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. That was clearly like a Pyramid Head reference. People who say like it wasn't are just fucking stupid. Because some people are like, no, it's like his own original thing. It's like, dude, it's a metallic-headed, like, aproned, like, butcher-like thing. It's like, you telling me that's not... that doesn't ring any Pyramid Head bells at all? Which, by the way, fucking loved Silent Hill 2. I replayed that. I think I must have played Silent Hill 2 probably... easily, probably 10 or 11 times. Not that much when you like say it out loud, but I could probably more than that. And I'm talking about the PS2 version, not just the HD remake. The HD remake was kind of annoying because they're like, let's get rid of the fog, and you're like, okay, do you have to? They're like, yeah, bro. It's like, oh, so like it was a graphical limitation at the time. A graphical limitation at the time, but now we can get rid of it. Let's see. Oh, come on. It's the other thing I hate. The game does a lot of this, where it's just like... Okay, good, he's moving now. Like, unnecessary enemy just chilling in one spot, and you're like, okay... Okay, what was I doing? I gotta find the cerebral plant. I think that's upstairs, though. At least I'm like 90% sure it's upstairs. Yeah, it's definitely upstairs. Yes, it is definitely upstairs. I've seen things upstairs, and this is definitely one of them. Is this the right room? This is not the right room. Oh, it is done. Prepare thyself for the flock. To be perfectly honest, Sammy, I don't think there is preparing myself for it. No, talking to Sammy. Sammy Senpai. God damn it. Caw. I really want more of that singing lady. Like I honestly thought that was going to be such a bigger part of the game. I know. I'm disappointed that the wraith-like lady who sings is not like chasing me right now. Oh yeah. That's right, this isn't Twitch. I was thinking about doing Twitch, but I don't know how to Twitch. I might do it to Twitch. It's just easier this way because I can save the footage is going directly to my YouTube channel. So it just gets archived there. So I can just download it and then like edit it for the project I'm gonna do. Again, to clarify, this is not the project I'm doing. I'm just collecting footage of the gameplay to have on in the background and to highlight certain points. What was I doing? 0602. That's not the right one, but I'm gonna try it. Error. I just wanted to see what would happen. I know I gotta do this one. It's like, hey, remember, if you need to remove that thing from someone's brain, all you do is dial this number. Yes. Wait, Jose, did you find this through, like, just the PlayStation Network, or are you watching from YouTube?
If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
I do only need the video. Yes, this is not cool. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. What the? Didn't I just... Did you just find it randomly, Jose, or are you following the channel?
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh good, you DM'd Ray. Of course. Of course. Of course. It's like, oh no, we're opening Skrillex's head. Speaking of which, Skrillex still around? Is he still a thing? I remember he was like huge for a while. Oh, Jesus Christ, a while. That was like what, fucking like 8 years ago? Longer than that, probably. Okay, got that.
Thank God he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
Oh, nice, cool. Thanks for being a subscriber. I'm glad at some point you felt compelled to hit that button. Yeah, people don't realize that fucking... Jeez, that show... My show, Insomnia, takes like 5 million years to make. Because it's just me doing everything, so I'm like... I'm gonna take a break from that right now and just kinda... kinda just do this. I am happy right now. I am the happiest streamer in the world right now. God, it's so weird to say like streaming. Okay. They couldn't make it easy though. Like, I would have preferred to have Singing Lady walking around here right now. Instead, they're just like, no, we're just gonna fill the whole room with like the normal like minor zombies. It's like, great, awesome. It's like, you know what? That's fine. Oh, I am doing. How you been? I'm collecting footage right now for a project I'm working on. Oh shit! Why did I do that? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta get downstairs. Yeah. I know that feeling. I got the kind of tired that like all the sleep in the world can't fix. Oh, hey, Abney. I didn't recognize your name on there. Hold on a second. God, aiming is so twitchy in this game. Ah! I'm gonna knife him to death. He will be knifed. There. Oh yeah. Still stands. Still tired as fuck. Oh shit! Oops! There. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Here he comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Surprise! Okay. Whew. I will admit, it is way easier, at least it feels easier, to lose enemies in this game. Like in the first game, if I felt like once they spotted you, that was fucking it. They would just chase you to like the depths of hell, like the fucking to world's end. And I'm like, okay. This game, they see you, and I just kind of duck behind a box, and they're like, oh, okay. I guess he's gone. Actually, fucking Outlast made a funny joke about that. I don't know if you guys remember that. Like those twins that are chasing you. There's that moment where they appear on both sides of you in a hallway and you have to jump out the window. And like as you go out the window, you just hear them go, "My God, he vanished." And I'm like, alright, yeah. It's like, okay. Well played, naked men trying to kill me and eat me. I'm gonna take a crack shot at the... Oh! You know, that's a good question. I haven't even tried first person yet. I only tried it on the section where like they make you do it. Because if you didn't know, there's a part where you have to be in first person. Come on. Just want to talk. I'll switch to first person in a moment just to see. Because I guess you can just do it from the... Oh, for fuck's sake! I mean, goodness. This is a PG stream. That's why I'm playing The Evil Within. Not gonna lie, you can cheese this part of the game by just hiding in here because they won't come. Oh, we were just talking about Resident Evil 7 actually. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan as well. I was just making a case about why Resident Evil 4 is like one of the greatest survival horror games ever made. But yeah, the first person was kind of weird. That wasn't my issue with it though. My issue with RE7 primarily was, I was mentioning the block mechanic was so broken. Like you could block every attack, including like the big monsters and stuff like that. And like if you timed it right, no damage. So it's like, okay, well. Plus, if you blocked a normal enemy's strike, they'd just go flying backwards. And I'm like, oh, okay, that takes away a lot of the fear factor. It was still fun, though. I like to emphasize that. It was still very much so a fun game. But for this game, playing in first-person mode just seems like you're purposely hamstringing yourself. I don't know why you would do it. It's not more immersive, it's just more disorienting. Because it's like like this, for example. It wants to be a stealth game, so I have to be able to peek around the corner. That's why The Last of Us was a third-person game, not a first-person one, because you got to be able to, you know, utilize the environment to your advantage. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I guess that was my fault. Huh? About what? Where's the zombie? Yeah, let's see. Hold on. I think you can... Nope. Never mind. There's still more chodes walking around. More chodes. Come this way. Okay. Is he gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on! What the fuck? You just like... Okay. Yeah, to hell with this. Yeah, stealth kill. Okay, that was just a frame, like, hitbox frame, like, issue. It's like, I'm sorry, those shots fucking made contact. I could look at the footage and see. It's like, but nope. Dark Souls 2 level of, like, hitbox issues. Speaking of which, HD Dark Souls soon. Am I right, fellas?
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
Oh, man. Dude, I loved Condemned Criminal Origins. But yeah, you're right. If you timed the block perfectly, it was like you were just invincible. But man, tell me that the combat didn't feel so goddamn visceral in that game. I remember, like, you just hit him, like you're just hitting a hobo in the face with like a pipe, and like you just see teeth go flying, and I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, dude, sorry. Second one was dumb though. Gameplay wise, it was solid, but I couldn't stand how it's like. The first one was like, oh yes, like there's a bunch of crazy shit going on, and at the end of the game, you're not really sure if it was all in your head or not. Like, you're not sure if the supernatural stuff was really going on. But then the second one's like, oh yes, it was. And it was a cult trying to take over the world on, like, Garbage Island or whatever. And I'm like, yes, I get it, they're homeless people, but do they really have to live on Garbage Island? This is another part of this game in particular that I don't like. Make a note of this. Yeah, oh my god, tell me about it. It's like, it's a cult trying to take over the world with like the supersonic mind control thing. And like the one guy, and you can shout really loud, like, whoa. So basically you were Fusro dying before like the Dragonborn was. What was I fucking do? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, here's another. Make a note of this for my footage. This is a good example of how you ruin a creature design. Let's watch and see how you single-handedly ruin.
Hoffman, stand back!
No! He doesn't know what he's doing! Ugh. Liam! Don't!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back!
So you've got this big intimidating baddie with like a really interesting kind of like looking design. It's like, whoa, okay, I can kind of get behind this. Then all of a sudden it's like, no, remember the nerdy guy from the beginning?
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide. And in exchange, he gave me a new life.
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
Yep, see? It's just like, he's not scary anymore. Like, he's just like, he's like, I'm humanized. What if... Ready for this, guys? Oh, I know. Yes, yes. You know, you're absolutely right. It is like the Resident Evil movies, basically. It's like, guys, what if... Hear me out. What if we took away the scary-ass monster, ghost-like things you're fighting, and what if we made people fighting people as, like, the mechanics here? Think about it. What if, like, humans tried to kill each other? Dude, it's never been done before.
You won't get out of here. He commands that I take care of you.
Okay.
You can either die or change like me.
Okay, come on. I'm over here. Ow.
I won't let him get away. I promise.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, a flamethrower in general is something you just don't really want to tangle with, but there could be more intimidating people holding it. See, then they try to put the mask back on him. Like, remember how scary he was when you first saw him? Guys, remember how scary he was when you first saw him?
That's it. I'm done playing with you.
You remember it, guys? He's still intimidating, right? Okay, that was a dumb idea, but alright. Right.
Theodore,
And that seems like a pretty good idea, yeah. It's like, you know, keep it kind of, whoa. But nope, this game is just so proud of what it's done that it has to let you know.
let the flames consume you. That might have stopped you before. How's it feel to be the weak one
Jesus
now?
Christ. Is it Walpurgis Nacht right now? Thought that shit wasn't for... Then again, you'll forgive me, my knowledge of,
Thank you.
like, paganistic and or satanic, depending on which kind of angle you're coming from, holidays are.
Finally, free from his voice. From my fears.
See, what is that face? What is that face?
I was so scared. You've got to stop him.
Oh, Christ.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted.
I have been warned.
He's not here.
See, now they're humanizing him even further. It's like, what was this all supposed to be scary? Because it's not. I'm sorry, I shouldn't make objective statements like that.
You've got to destroy
But it's pretty fucking stupid.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him.
The narrative exposition.
Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a pretty sick turn, Ray.
How did O'Neill get turned in?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear
You
his
probably
voice.
could.
But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried
The
to
first
get through to
game
him,
did such a
but
good job in just in malforming the creatures to
Wallace
be
did something to him.
beyond
Poor guy.
easy recognition. Like
wanna have
they
to
were
kill
like
You didn't have a
They were
choice.
malformed to an almost
Hugo wasn't gonna
artistic
give
level,
up.
which is what I always say Silent Hill
So what now?
perfected. Silent Hill
Let's take a
always
look at
made
this
creatures,
machine
well,
O'Neill was
Silent Hill
talking
1
about.
through 4,
I think it's on the
always
other
made
side of the room
creatures
where you
so
found us.
disturbing
Let's
and
go.
surreal that they were so creative. Oh, cool! I got his flamethrower.
Flamethrower. I could use this, but it's broken. If I found the right parts.
Yeah, yes, Ray. Okay, I'm just scrounging for ammo now. Yes, hi, Ray. Yeah, still looking for that, I think I got all the ammo that I'm gonna get. Oh. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. That should do it. I don't think they gave me his flamethrower first way through. Did they do that? I don't think they did that. This is why I replay the game, you know, because I want to be thorough in my actual review for it. Okay, cool. It's too much. It's too much. I'll do 5 handgun bullets. I'll do, I guess, 1 shotgun shell. 4 assault rifle cartridges. Give me one of these. The OG sloth. Time to upgrade some skills. This is the other thing. It's just kind of like, I really wish they could have thought of something else for the upgrade system. Like, I don't know why we're back in the beacon kind of scenario when that was all pertinent to the first game. But, you know, maybe I'm just nitpicking, huh? It's a good question, Crisp. I've done enough. You know, it makes me want to replay Dead Space. Dead Space, like 1 and 2. 2 mainly, because 2, as much as I don't like how it, like, forced every game to be action horror, I really like how well it was made. Like, it was scary, even though you could, like, fight off a shit ton of things with all these weapons and stuff. So I'm gonna probably go, I mean, like, and I've never seen anything unique done with Deep Space, other than something like Dead Space. But even then, that's not that unique, because it's like, oh, look, things in space. So I don't know. I need more like, we need more like context. Oh, here we go. I can finally upgrade. I can get bullet time now. Hell's bells. And also, like, I'd say like cult demonic stuff was perfected with the Silent Hill series. You can't really, I don't think you can top that very, like, you'd have a hard time topping that one in that, like, category. Yeah, fuck it. Do I want... What am I doing here? Am I doing this? Okay, yeah. But I guess at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, like, if a game's done right, if it's done well, then, you know, I'll give it a shot, and I will critique the shit out of it. Sammy and Ray pretty much know how it goes. Like, they've seen me stream before. I'm very rarely fazed by horror. It's a blessing and a curse. Like, you know, everyone will be screaming, like, oh my god, so scary. And I'm like, okay, look, the thing has jumped out again. Oh no, it is pursuing me. Whatever will I do? No, you don't, Ray. I'm gonna go hobo jacket for the rest of the game. Oh yeah, that fucking... First of all, Warhammer 40k was my jam back in the day. I used to play as Eldar. And then I switched to Chaos Marines. And then I played... No, that was it. Left off there. But man, I loved the Eldar. They were so freaking awesome. But I think I get what you're getting at with like the Eye of Chaos and all that crazy shit. And Crisp, yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know what to think, honestly. Like, it's a very fine line for me, that game Agony. I'm trying not to look at anything for it. Like, I'm trying not to look at anything for it. But from what I have seen, it walks a really fine line between gross and cool to really fucking stupid looking. So that's why I'm trying to be like, you know what, I'm going to try to go in as blind as possible and we'll see. But it's probably for fucking PC only, isn't it? I don't actually know. Because like I said, I try not to look up anything on games that I like might try. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, upgrade. Okay, what am I doing? I guess I'll upgrade some more shit. Okay, I don't really need any of this. It's a very specific thing, guys. And thank you for coloring my my attempt at collecting footage terribly. Oh, I can do the X. Cool. Hells bells. Oh, I got a trophy. Can you guys see the trophy? Yeah. Ray, you've asked me that like 90 times, and every time I tell you I don't know. I don't know. I don't know there. Sure. I don't know there. Oh, don't you know? 1,000? Yeah, give me that. Give me that. That's good. I can up this. This costs 2 or it costs 1? Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, my crossbow is gonna be fucking baller. The hell are you doing in there? Let's see. Using area effect. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really need it though, because the end of the game is not too far off. I do want this though, because I'm going to go through this again, so. There we go. I need help with maths too. I got a math test. Save now. Save often. Okay. Okay, whoa, Jesus Christ. Lady scared the fuck out of me. It's like I love how the game doesn't get me, but the random fucking lady being like,
Mark of influence.
My ideal horror
It's almost
narrative.
like a form of communication with him.
That's a good question. It's a really good question. I'm gonna like. I love supernatural
So you
shit.
know
Like
Theodore
I mean,
Ross.
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing
I
instead?
see. The thing is, I'm
Why
okay
is he
with
doing this?
it being a
There's a lot
supernatural
going on
plot.
that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what
I
he did
like
to
thorough explanations,
He'll do
but
that
they
to
don't
everybody
have to
in here
necessarily
fast.
be there. I was just talking
He'll
about
tear
this the other
place
day.
apart to get his hands on it. I can't let that happen.
I was saying how like, and this is something that I'm going to talk about in more detail in like my actual project I'm working on, not just this stream. Like, it's interesting how Western narratives really like explanations, but a lot of like Eastern horror
Totally sure.
are really okay to leave it
Looks a
at
hell
just
of a lot like the
it's
Steve
supernatural.
Field emitter.
The curse. You'll see that a lot in like Japanese horror and like what's in Korean horror, which is becoming more and more popular. It's just a curse,
Just how.
and they're okay with their story being just about a curse.
Starting to think you forgot
Like in Western horror, that doesn't fly with most people. We're like, yeah, there's a haunting, but why is there a haunting? What like every little detail we have to know about it, like, or else our suspension of disbelief kind of just dissipates. So it's tough. I don't really know. I'd have to think more on that. This is why I'm bad at streaming, because I mean, like, people ask me questions and I'm like, duh.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Did I sound like a complete, like, incoherent, like, jackass? I'm like, well, what are you guys laughing at? What are you higing? Quit highing up my stream. This is real. Also, these candles are kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Make a note of that for this thing. It's okay. Is it though? Is it? I'm on the internet, friend. If I don't know one thing, then that's it.
Tell me something, Torres. Is that enough to take care of this?
Like, and it's ready?
Yeah. Let's do it. Well, thank you, Crisp. Yeah.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Crisp, did you find this stream through the YouTube or the PlayStation Network?
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
And Ray, keep it up with that cheat day.
Are you okay,
For
Torres?
1 year.
Torres? Where'd you?
Oh, nice.
Sebastian Castellanos.
Sebastian Castellanos.
Refuse to step into the darkness.
Well, I've only been doing
Try
it.
to bring me to
I think I started like what, last night?
your
So it's not like
rashness
you've been
have
missing it.
always been your downfall. Come then, I await you.
And again, this is not like, you know, the... I know, I apologize for constantly being like, this is not the final product, please!
See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God, Lily, you're here.
This is probably my least favorite part of the game. It's really annoying. It's doing the blood, like, kind of like snow effect that, if you recall, if anybody played Max Payne, the first one, did. Okay, no, my controller died. Okay, now I'm back. Yeah, the original Max Payne did an interesting, like, blood kind of effect like this, and, like, it's kind of supernatural drug twist, or a drug trip kind of sequence. I really liked the first Max Payne. Obviously not a horror game, but you gotta admit, those fucking trip sections, those were pretty fucking gnarly. Yeah. Pretty much. Man, stabbing through the skull like that, that would be really difficult. Skulls can be pretty fucking hard. And don't give me that nonsense where it's like, oh, well, they're zombies, so it's like decayed, you know, so it makes the bone a little bit more like brittle. But these aren't zombies. These are like, you know, possessed people, basically. I don't really know where they're trying to take this story. Or like, let's see. Should probably heal. Undead beings, yeah, but basically, I mean... Oh, dear Grobman, that's the Slender Man. I know what that is. That just hit me now. Is that it? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that the Slender Man thing? What am I thinking of? No. No, shit, what am I thinking of? Yeah, is that okay? I don't... Wait, is that yes that was the Slender Man thing, or yes to what he's saying? Take out this jackass. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, where the fuck have I heard that? Speaking of which, I haven't heard much about that lately. What was the deal with those girls who stabbed the friend to death or whatever? Like, I know that it was in recent news again because like the actual trial or something went on. Yeah, the B isn't that like a I don't know German, but isn't that like a double S or something? Like that weird B they have? I don't know. Okay, this jackass is seriously gonna just stand right there. The game's like, please fight him. Look at that. It's like face. Do this old-fashioned way. Don't you fucking turn around, you motherfucker. Oh, don't you fucking turn around. Come on, give me the prompt. You want some too, lady? Yeah, bullet cascade or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. It's not even that important, I guess. I was just kind of wondering. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, okay, yep. Let's see. It's like I don't like this section because you can't fucking see. Like you can't fucking see, and they're like, oh yeah, there's still enemies everywhere, so haha, have fun. It's like, isn't this scary? It's like, no, this is annoying as fuck. No, I haven't seen Infinity War yet. Well, that would make sense, Chris. Those fucking, what was it that... Marble Hornets used to be great. I remember, like, first stumbling across that, and I was like, man, this is really cool. Like, these guys did such a good job, how they, like, you know... Shut the fuck up. But yeah, it just went downhill for me. It got a little too tried, and, like, it got a little too, like, forced. They're like, oh... He's there, look at that, in like the corner, or he's there like out the window, like, and I'm like, okay. They also got a little full of themselves. But, you know, that's nitpicking, I guess. Are they still doing it? Is that over? Because, I mean... Did I just make a circle? I just made a fucking circle. Yeah, that mainstream attention usually is a good indicator that something's going to go downhill. It also was annoying that so many people were like... It's also really annoying that, what am I trying to say? Oh, how people just like would post it like, oh, this is like real. Look at this real footage. And I'm like, you can clearly tell that that's CGI. They're like, no, this is like real guys like filming like at home, and they come across the Slenderman. What the fuck is this? An invisible wall? This is an invisible wall. Okay, where the fuck do I go? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fucking just drop this fool. Oh, never mind. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know anything about a new series they got. I don't know anything about that. Last I checked, there was some kind of stupid thing called, like, Proxy or whatever. That was years ago. I haven't looked into it in forever. Where the fuck do I go? Lake 44. Don't know. That's the other thing. They try so hard to make it all cryptic. It's like... A lot of the stuff would be fine just as is, but they give it an extra layer of like, ooh, cryptic. Again, I'm just being overly negative. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on, stand up. There, Jesus. Okay, where the fuck do I go? This is the other thing. I get really annoyed with games when there's no, like, good, like, clear conveyance. It's like, there's a difference between, you know, making something slightly disorienting, but still interesting. This is just annoying. Like, nothing about this is scary to me. And then shit like this, remember the minor enemies that haven't changed at all? Remember them? Aren't they scary? Yeah, more or less. Oh my god, no. Honestly, more or less. Where is the fucking exit? I know it's like you gotta like find the set pieces and it's like, remember your past. You did bad. Oh, here we go. Found it.
Mom never gave up. Not like you.
Mom didn't give up, but she joined the enemy. I mean, that's a pretty...
But you were too stupid to listen.
No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then you became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Yeah, fucking tell me about it.
Goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
I've been meaning to do a commentary on that in particular, like the whole children being used like as creepy, like, and why it's a tired kind of like trope. You know, I'll go into it more in detail when I actually make like my argument for it, but I basically call it like I've coined like the perversion of innocence. It seems pretty obvious to most people, but it's actually something that's not really explained. People are like, well, children are just creepy. It's like, no, children are not just creepy. It's just the fact that you know that inherently they're supposed to be innocent, but when they act creepy, you're not creeped out by the fact that they themselves are doing anything. You're creeped out by the fact that they might be like communicating something or with something else, like that's making them creepy. Hence, like the perversion of innocence, like something is speaking through them, and that is what most people find subconsciously frightening about it. Again, I've got a whole written out thing on it, but I have yet to make an actual like video or explanation for these kinds of things. But that's like the surface glance. Actually, make a note of that in this footage. Where the fuck is the exit? What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna die here because these things are way too fucking fast and I can't see. It's like, isn't this scary? Like, where is he? Like... Oh. Yeah, this game really missed the mark on a lot of levels. Where is the fucking... So that's how you know you hit the good part of the game. When it's just... You're like, where the fuck is the exit? Oh, it's this way. Right? It fucking better be this way, please. Did I just go in a circle? And there's no map, of course. It's this way. It's totally gonna be this way. Do I know where I'm going yet? Oh, for fuck's sake. Is this the right way? I can't tell because I can't see. Oh nope, I've hit an invisible wall. It is! It really is! Like, this is so obnoxious. It's like I can't see anything. It's like there's enemies everywhere. And it's like, remember your past? Do you remember it? Do you remember it? It's like, Sebastian, do you remember it? Not this time, asshat. Yeah, damn right. Stay down. Yeah, this is so like... Oh, finally. Oh my god. Finally. Jeez, I should have timed that. That took like 20 minutes.
Now you come. When it's too late, you're always too late.
This is trying to be Silent Hill right here so bad it hurts.
After all this, you still want to be reunited with Lily?
You know, another like silly thing I've always noticed is like when the villains like speak the names, like to hear the the bad guy say your daughter's name, Lily, it just sounds like so funny to me. He's like, "Do you really think that Lily thinks you're okay?" Like, it's like, "Do you really think you can save Lily?"
Is it really you?
Oh, you talking about Blighttown?
Lily. No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is Mole Town?
Dad. You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
You know, in all honesty, it's like I'll admit that the cutscenes are well done. Like they're shot from decent angles. Like the voice acting is good. Animations seem pretty tight, but they're just so vanilla. Do you really think you can save
to repeat
Lily?
the mistakes of the past. Unless you join me. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra.
Also, I'm sorry.
Once I have the
Like,
power,
is this guy even creepy in the slightest?
truly free.
Like, what the fuck? They give him, like, the fucking, like, burnt face slightly, and
more than
suddenly that
bullets
makes
to
him
stop
scary?
Will you
He's a well-dressed, well-spoken man of the cloth. That's, like, it. What's...
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No.
Like, he's not intimidating at all. In the first game, you had Ruvik, and he was intimidating as fuck. Like I was mentioning before, he's voiced by Jack Earl Haley, so, like, he's all like, "You're mine to do whatever I want with."
Get you out of here.
Rorschach. Like, Rorschach. Yeah, we're still going, Jose. You think we just quit that easy? Oh shit. I didn't even realize, I'm like, oh shit, I've been playing for almost 2 hours.
You can't let him
I'm just having so much fun, see?
You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
That's another weird line.
Sebastian?
You gotta give
What's
them
wrong?
payback.
Are you alright? You've been working too hard.
You have to give them
It's making you
payback.
delirious.
Myra?
My jacket's clipping through my shirt there. Oh, make a note for the footage. I like this part, kind of.
How did
You gotta pay. You gotta... No, I get it. It's just like... It's like you gotta give them some payback. It's like... I don't know. Something about the wording there seems odd to me. I guess you just don't hear it used in that specific way. Yeah. Good point. It's like you have to give them some payback. It's like, well, I don't know. Yeah, it just could have been worded better.
Lily's drawings. God, I hope she still has some of that innocence after all this.
Yes. Also, yeah, just so much, like, exposition. Ooh, Underworld. Wait, like the movie Underworld? Like the vampire movie?
So hard. If I could only get some of that time back. I'd spend it with them.
I do like this whole section of kind of like just exploring your house, because it is kind of a nice little moment of reprieve. You're like, yeah. Yeah, you know, fucking, I watched the first, I don't know how many of those fucking movies out there, there's like 5 now or something. We watched the first 3 in like one sitting because we were all really bored. And my one friend is like, oh, I rented these because I thought they might be good. And we're like, what are they? Oh, put them in. And after the first one, you know, kind of went through, he's like, yeah, do we keep going? We're all like, yeah, fuck it. I didn't think they were terrible, but they definitely were not good. I enjoyed them more than the Resident Evil movies, and that's not saying much. I hate the Resident Evil movies. Like, God. Oh, don't even get me fucking started on the Silent Hill movie. Jesus Christ. Like, Silent Hill is my favorite video game franchise. Like, or one of them, anyway. Sci-Fi Channel original movies. Yeah. That's what this game feels like, in all honesty.
Lily?
And yes, the fucking one with Sean Bean. And he's all like, I'm totally not gonna die. And he actually doesn't. And then the second one, it's got Sean Bean and fucking Kit Harington. And you're like, what? Seriously? Like, I don't need this. Do I need this? Yeah, fucking it.
Myra's last communication. It was
fucking Sean Bean, Ned Stark, and Jon Snow, like on screen together in Silent Hill. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great movie. He's like, I don't remember this episode of Game of Thrones. Yeah, God. Where do I go out my front door? Is that what I'm doing? I'm sorry, am I not going the right way now? Where am I going? Oh, was I supposed to read that letter? I was probably supposed to read that letter.
It sounded so crazy.
Oh, here we go.
Time. But I should have believed.
Hey, you know, he makes good use of space.
My dearest Sebastian, if you've received this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation...
Yeah, we know. She was right the whole time. make a note on the footage that this scene itself
I'm so
was okay.
Sorry, Sebastian. You've endured so much. All this time, all alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's like the annual kind of income of like a detective.
You tried to tell me, but I didn't believe you.
I'm guessing like 50 to 60,000 a year.
Now I'm so
That seems
messed up.
low.
I'm talking
Is that
to
low?
hallucination. I failed you. I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
You know, I was never that big a fan of like gore porn, basically. There's some movies that do
Mobius
violence
are a force of nature.
just for like shock value really well. I think my number one example for that is what is it called? Oh, House of a Thousand Corpses. You ever seen that one? It's basically just a retelling of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but Rob Zombie's take on it.
You have to stop torturing yourself.
I did not like the follow-up, The Devil's Rejects, but the House of a Thousand Corpses is a good example of how you can, I don't want to say tastefully do gore, but it did a really good job at blending the lines between like psychotic, gore, and like levels of supernatural. By no means was it like a perfect movie, but I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Oh yeah, make a note for the footage. That little hand grab was a nice touch.
You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you.
Oh yeah, no, the original Hellraiser, I love that movie.
But the most important thing.
Yeah, it's interesting how I didn't think.
You forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself.
Boy, Hellraiser went downhill though. Holy shit! Like all those classic horror movies.
Uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what?
2 was okay.
Not mine.
2 was alright. 3 was really stupid. Was 3 the one where he was like, where Pinhead is like in the city and he's like a physical killer, like he's like killing people and like the. Oh, somebody's at my door. Let's see.
Wake up, Sebastian!
What?
I tried to watch.
What happened?
I tried to watch like the one that came out. Oh yeah. I tried to watch the fucking one that came out. Revelations. That was it. Hellraiser Revelations. I was so stoked when I was like, oh my god, there's a new Hellraiser. And like, I saw though that it wasn't Doug Bradley as Pinhead, and I'm like, what the fuck? I got 20 minutes into the movie before I had to shut it off. I'm like, this is just god awful. I couldn't even get into it.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier. She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault. Don't let him
Child's
do this.
Play was a great movie. The original one, that was fucking scary. And Halloween was the movie that Halloween pioneered so many fucking traits that like movies use now, like left and right. Like,
Trying to make me feel
1 minute
guilty.
there's the window in the background, the next minute you just see fucking Michael Myers standing there.
He's the
Like,
guilty one.
and then he's gone in the next scene. Like, that shit was...
Okay, it's time to
Saw
clean
it
house.
when I was younger. I'm like, oh, fuck
I
this.
just gotta find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked.
Oh my
The
God, yes,
problem-
we get
I
it.
picked this up. Theodore's stronghold appeared, but it's surrounded by...
Shit.
I think that I found...
You
it.
guys know what
It's not
happens.
quite-
Blah, blah,
Okay,
blah, blah, blah,
I'll go
blah.
check.
I don't
Okay,
need this for
I'll
my
see.
footage. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you wanted a narrative, like, actual stream demonstrating, like, the game's storyline, you are out of luck. Yeah, no, Child's Play was fucking great. Oh, that one kind of went downhill, too. He does kind of do that now that you mention it. He's like, I need to make sure that we go and do the thing. The Sebastian in the first game was voiced by Anson Mount, the guy who stars in the AMC show Hell on Wheels, that Western, like, you know, one. I really like that show. I have a hard time recommending it to people because, like, it's not very exciting. It's like kind of like a Western business thriller, if that's a fucking genre. Wait, real skeletons? Wait, what about real skeletons? Yeah, this honestly surprised, you know, this catches a lot of people off guard, like people who actually talk to me. They're like, what? You didn't know this random fact about this horror movie? It's like, no, I'm not really a... I mean, I love horror movies, but I'm not nearly... I would never consider myself like a buff on them. Actual scary stories and the paranormal are more my jam. What the fuck you talking about, Chris? You just wait, what? How did they, like... Huh. Weird. Didn't know anything about that. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm going back in. I also hate how they use Claire de Lune right here, like the Debussy song, because it's important to the first game, but they just reused it like, haha, remember the first game?
A few more things.
Haha. Wait, where am I going now? Wait, where's my waypoint? Oh, it's down there. Wait, well... Wait, there's a new Halloween? They just fucking rebooted Halloween. I don't know. Oh, Poltergeist. Yeah, yeah. Boy, that movie scared me. Yeah, I remember that movie creeped me out when I was a kid. Yeah, Poltergeist was a good one. And sometimes the spirits get trapped. Can I not go that way? No, seriously, they just rebooted Halloween, or well, not just, you know, fucking couple years back, but that was, yeah, exactly. But no, that was like, well, that wasn't too long ago, was it? That was, and again, that was Rob Zombie that did like the reboots. I guess I don't go this way. Where do I? Yeah, they're here. Yeah, fuck that, man. I still am like, you know, when a TV's staticky, I'm like, nope, no thanks. Gonna click the off button on that one. Was it? I don't even remember. Oh, is this where I'm going? Yes, here we go. Yeah, because, yeah, it was Rob Zombie, like, rebooted it. You know what? Did I even see the reboot? Did I? Shit, man, I don't even think I've seen that one. No, I've seen it. I just didn't watch the... No, I think I've seen the... Yeah, I've seen the reboot. I didn't see the second one they made after that one. Yeah, because Malcolm McDowell was in it, and he was, oh, what the fuck's his name? What's the doctor's name? Why can I not remember his name? The main character. God, this is embarrassing. Damn. What the fuck was his name? It's gonna hit me at like 3 in the morning. I don't need to see, you know. Yeah, Dr. Loomis, thank you. God. Fuck. That was gonna drive me crazy. I just had that the other day. I was talking to a friend of my girlfriend's, and then I was like, oh yeah, this one guy, I can't remember his name, like a historical figure, and I'm like, what was that fucking guy's name? And then like a day later, I'm like, I got it. My girlfriend's like, what? And I'm like, it was this. She's like, what? And I'm like, the conversation we had, you know, a day ago. You know, I think after, yeah. I think at the end of the day... Oh, here we go. Flamethrower guy's back. Only it's not Flamethrower guy. Now, see, the problem is now we can't take Flamethrower guy seriously because we know he was just like a doofy fucker last time we saw him. So now we're like, oh, is that another doofy fuck underneath that mask?
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, here we go.
Embrace his flame.
It's like a doofy fucker once, always a doofy fucker. Oh, of course. You can't knife this guy. That's what pisses me off. The game's just like, nah, sorry, he's got a flamethrower. Can't be knifed. I know, right? It's like, normally it'd be like, whoa, that's an intimidating enemy. But it's not, because they single-handedly ruined it. Oh, I know, yeah. Well, you know, in all honesty, Pyramid Head's kind of a fucking... He's a tough enemy to beat. In general, just because... Oops. Oops. God, man, I hated Silent Hill Homecoming. Like, after Silent Hill 4, the series went downhill. It's like a safe. Oh, that's good, Jose. He's even like, Hong Kong. Let's see, look at this pocket. It's like, normally that'd be pretty intimidating, right? But they won't let you sneak up on him. If I try to knife him, they won't let me. Ready? Safe. Oh, never mind. I've literally never had that option. Oh, don't. Oh, God. Oh, my God. PT could have been fucking amazing. I should just put that on. You guys just want to watch PT? I have it on my PS3 or PS4 here. Fucking shit's cash. I know, right? It's like if I wasn't collecting the fucking footage for this, man, I forgot about that. I tried to block it out of my memory. It was so good for such like a demo. Like it was so good. I will admit, it was a little annoying how they really tried to push like the what am I thinking? They really tried to push the alternate reality game aspect of it. And like Kojima even said he expected it to take weeks for people to figure out and crack the codes, but like it took the internet like a day, and he's like, oh no. And yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. That's why Death Stranding, I am just, oh my god, I am so excited for that. I don't even know what to expect. I'm gonna get this guy. Now I sneak away. It's like, what do you even make of those trailers for Death Stranding? It's like, what do you... The moment I saw Mads Mikkelsen show up, I'm like, okay, just fucking take my money again, Kojima. Oh yeah, he is. I love Del Toro. It's so funny because every time you see him, like, he's just, you know, as one Mexican commenting on another Mexican, it's just so fucking funny to see him because he's got the blonde, like he's like the white skin, blue eyes. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought this guy was from Jalisco. Then all of a sudden, like, you hear him talk and he's like, oh, I love me Lovecraft. I'm like, yeah, buddy. Love it. Hold still. Hold still. What? Wouldn't let me shoot. Yeah. Mestizo. But yeah, he's passionate. I'll give him that. He really, in my opinion, he does such a good job. Like, I think Del Toro like shines the most in like his like dark fairy tale like settings. Like, you know, obviously Pan's Labyrinth, but if you've ever seen like Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, that was one of them. He didn't do The Orphanage, right? That was somebody else. I think he just produced it. Did he produce The Orphanage? Or I'm sorry, El Orfanato? Like, what is he? Yeah. What the fuck was But yeah, no, he's good, and like he just does a really good like dark fairy tale. Also, see The Shape of Water, because it's such a perfect blend of like his style, but with like it's such an interesting twist on things. Let's see. Kill this fucking. This is another bullshit cop out of this game. It's like, oh look, instead of adding new enemies to this section, we're just gonna add like buffed up zombies that make it harder to sneak kill them because they randomly burst into flames, like a fucking Charmander or something. Oh, you know he's gonna be all about that Mountains of Madness. You know what my favorite part about that story is? The penguins. I like, he just makes the passing kind of thing, like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a bunch of big ass, like, white penguins. Okay, that's right. I knew he didn't direct it. But a lot of people think he does. It's oftentimes, like, misattributed to him. Okay, another chode flamethrower guy. Hold on. Another chode flamethrower guy. Let me just bypass it entirely. And there we go. Yeah, right.
The hotel's clear, Hoffman. Are you done with your tweaks?
That's good. I can't Google from my position.
Okay.
I can use my phone, I guess, but Yeah, I know, right? That's the other thing. Now, yeah, we can't unsee that as Liam, you know? It's like, even though it's clearly implied to not be him.
What is it?
It's a portable field stabilizer.
But we're still like, no, that's still that doofy fuck.
Changed him. It creates a small area of stabilization that should keep the fire away.
How small?
Its circumference is about as big as a safe house.
Big enough to protect me. Good. How's it work?
That's the tough part. It's a prototype, so it's a little temperamental. I have to operate it.
Okay, yeah.
Last thing you want is for it to go on the fritz while you're in a wall of flame.
I can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
So
it's too dangerous.
Here if you can't get inside. Besides, I'm sick of hiding. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we work. It's the only.
Okay, yeah.
You might want to. Are you ready, Sebastian?
Yeah. Sure. Wait, no, I gotta save. Yeah, basically. It's a weapon. It's really powerful. Especially against living things. Gee, whoa, okay, look out, coffee table. Let me save it. Okay, cool, that's saved. Nice. Do I have materials? Yes, I do. Can I craft anything? Because I need ammo. This next part is such bullshit. They're like, remember the crazy firefights you had in the first game? It's like, no. And they're like, oh, well, you got them now. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, here we go.
Are you ready, Sebastian?
All right, Hoffman. Let's do this.
Okay.
That's the other fucking bullshit part. It's just like they're like he's held up in like a stronghold.
I'll have to carry and operate it from here.
It's like, okay, a
stronghold.
stronghold. He's literally in a big, like, evil-looking cat. He's in Ganon's castle. That's what he's, like, in.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Just make sure to stay inside the dome. Come on!
Okay.
I can't see anything through these flames.
Keep an eye out for those things and follow me. I know the way.
Okay. Yeah, okay, it's fucking Ganon's castle. Just like, oh no. We have to save Hyrule. Okay. We have to save Hyrule. Give me that ammo. Yeah.
Another one. Watch your back, Hoffman.
That's what you're here for.
Good thing. They're everywhere.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings was cool.
Are you okay?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He is... Hold on.
Hurry up, Sebastian.
I'm trying to aim, but it's not. Okay, there we go. Hey. Hey. God damn. Yeah. Oops. There.
How much further?
It seems a lot longer once you're in it.
He wants to keep us out. Good. That means he's afraid.
Yeah, no, this is pretty dumb. Luckily, she can take a beating. It's not like she dies instantly. But it's still like clearly like escort mission. Oh boy.
Don't stop now.
Like there are no stakes here. It's just kind of like
Something wrong with the stabilizer.
it's like I've got tons of ammo.
I'm working on it.
The sense of urgency isn't really there. Like I don't feel compelled to like rush. Even I know I'm surrounded by walls of fire and I don't feel compelled to like move very quickly. Come on, jackass.
That was close.
Steve, that wasn't close. Yeah, she is escorting us. Bullet cascade. Come on.
Are you regretting this yet?
Yeah, I don't really know what the sound design is kind of going for at this point.
So no, I don't regret it.
Oh, wow, I didn't... Okay, so I can just do that. That's cool, I guess. Oh, and it recharges with the... Wow. I do literally have bullet time. Yeah, I know, exactly. It's like the sense of tension's gone, and that's a failure on the developer's part, because you know the game's trying to be too many things. It really wants to be The Last of Us, and I mean, come on, The Last of Us. I mean, while it was a good game. It's not really relevant anymore. I shouldn't say that. It's not as popular as it was. Oh yeah, I know what you mean with Skyrim. That's what like Fallout did too. You know, it's like they just start banging some awesome fucking soundtrack and you feel like you're in the thick of it. This is just industrial noise. Which, to be perfectly fair, it's like, you know, I'll give credit where credit's due when it comes to soundtracks. But coming from a guy who, you know, I specifically like horror soundtracks and I make them, it's like, I feel a little bit okay critiquing theirs. Ooh, come on. Oh, jeez.
I got it.
We gotta go now.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the Halloween theme. Yeah. See, this is not the first game. Being chased by walls of fire and like a horde of zombies running at you. It's like this is an action game. This is trying to be something different entirely. Which, yeah, okay, fine. Again, credit where credit's due. It's like it's trying something different, but make your own fucking game. You know, don't ruin a good title just because you want to be experimental. Oh yeah, well fucking Nosferatu in general. That movie, just in general, still holds up. You tell someone like, oh yeah, this movie from like, what, 1928? Like, black and white, like vampire movie from 1928. Still holds up. People tell you like, no, and then you see it and you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
After all
Yay,
this,
she's gone.
I'm the only one left, but he's not gonna stop me.
You hear that? He's not gonna stop me. Oh yeah, no, for sure. No one's gonna stop me. Oh wait, no, hold on. It's like, no one's gonna stop me. Paramedic. I just saw a wall of fire chasing after me. Hold on, I can do better. It's like, I have to find my daughter. She's being held in she's being held in Ganon's castle. I just fought my way through a wall of fire to get here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wait, Star Trek? No, I'm trying to do Solid Snake. This just goes to show I'm not doing it well.
Come back to me, Sebastian Castellanos.
Yeah, but this time it's different. You're not getting away.
You hear that? He's not getting away. Damn it. Okay. Is this my save point? Do I got a save point? See, now it's just like, okay, look, like church-like settings, dark, abandoned, like church-like settings, like medieval kind of tones. Isn't this scary? Are you scared? I was going for David Hayter. Or again, because he, you know, he's always like, Metal Gear. So my voice is also gonna catch $2 poops. Okay, sweet. Okay. Alright, let me save it there. Okay, cool. Alright, awesome. Well, okay, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye on your, like, notifications, or because I don't know how any of this YouTube streaming works. Like, this is like like I said, I just started this like last night. I don't know what kind of schedule I'm gonna be on, but we'll pick it up next time. Yeah, keep an eye on the notifications, and yeah, it's been fun. I think that's, did I save it? I just saved it. I'm gonna save it again, just to be really safe. Okay, I've been playing for 2 hours and 35 minutes. I know, I had a real spooky gaming hours. I'm gonna call it that now. That is officially the title. I'm gonna name it that. Real spooky gaming like hours. Yeah. Yeah, I got finals this week too, so I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I should be studying, but... Alright. See you later, guys.